underwear, and then I go to strike a pose in my full-length mirror. I cross my legs just like a queen, but my libido is strong when that lady is near. Yeah, what the signs? Say me straight, is it the
This is a true story of bullying, betrayal, and extreme violence. 6 students from the National Defense University of Malaysia brutally tortured and killed a dormitory roommate using a clothes iron. This case became globally known as the horrific murder of Zulfarhan on May 21, 2017. In the dormitory of the National Defense University of Malaysia, a student discovered that his newly purchased laptop had been stolen. Instead of calling the police, he accused Zulfarhan, a quiet and honest young man. Despite repeatedly denying the accusation, no one believed him. Furious, the student left the dorm and returned with more than 20 classmates to interrogate him through violence. They tied Zulfarhan's hands and feet, taped his mouth shut, and for over 2 hours, beat him with wooden sticks and hangers. Throughout the ordeal, he insisted he was not the thief. The truth was that none of them actually knew if he had stolen the laptop. They simply wanted someone to blame and to take out their frustration over the loss. When they saw Zulfarhan lying on the floor, severely injured, many began to fear that they had gone too far and stopped the assault. However, 6 students remained in the room, and one of them, named Abdul Hakim, suggested a new form of torture, burning Zulfarhan with a clothes iron. Overcome by cruelty, they began pressing the scorching iron against Zulfarhan's skin. The unbearable pain nearly caused him to lose consciousness, while the smell of burning flesh spread through the dormitory. For an hour, they continued this brutal torture. By the end, his body was completely disfigured. In addition to the marks from the beatings, 80% of his skin was severely burned, with more than 30 burns reaching 3rd-degree severity. Not even his most private areas were spared. When they realized he was on the verge of death, the attackers finally began to fear the consequences of their actions.
What are you doing?
This is why you never visit North Sentinel Island, because when this guy began to vlog his exploration, a cannibal tribe member found the outsider and began to stalk him. Entirely unaware of his presence, the man continued to explore the deadly jungle in hopes to get some good footage. But once he finally noticed the cannibal was following him, it was already too late. The explorer ran as fast as he could, but the hungry tribe member easily caught up and captured the man. A few hours later, he was held hostage and forced to upload a video that warned the viewers not to mess with their tribe, and he was never seen again.
This is a real thing. A 19-year-old girl was on her way home from school when she was harassed by a group of thugs. Panicking, she tried to escape, but 6 thugs quickly surrounded her and attempted to assault her. Just as the girl was falling into complete despair, her father happened to pass by and witness the scene. With a swift step, he rushed forward and shielded his daughter. At first, he thought the thugs would back off, but unexpectedly, they did not flee. Instead, emboldened by their numbers, they beat the father to the ground. They then moved forward and began tearing at the girl's clothes, attempting to drag her away. As a father, watching his daughter about to be violated, he disregarded his own safety and threw himself forward once again to protect her. A violent physical struggle quickly broke out between both sides. Outnumbered and desperate, the father grabbed a brick from the ground and struck the thugs fiercely. In the end, 1 thug died, and 5 others were seriously injured. Once the incident was made public, it quickly sparked intense debate online.
इंसानी अमरता का इकलौता सबूत, और ये हकीकत इतनी डरावनी है कि रूह कांप जाए। साल 1990 से अब तक 3 औरतों की तस्वीरें अलग-अलग समय में सामने आती रही हैं, लेकिन वो कभी बूढ़ी नहीं हुई। पत्रकारों, इतिहासकारों और यहां तक कि फेशियल रिकॉग्निशन एक्सपर्ट्स ने इस राज को समझने की कोशिश की, लेकिन जितना ज्यादा वो जांच करते गए, मामला उतना ही डरावना होता गया। सबसे पहला सुराग 1990 की एक तस्वीर से मिला। लंदन के एक विरोध प्रदर्शन में एलिनोर ग्रे नाम की एक औरत की तस्वीर ली गई थी। समस्या, 1922 में वही औरत न्यूयॉर्क के एक अखबार में दोबारा दिखाई दी, बिल्कुल वैसी की वैसी, बिना एक भी झुर्री के। और फिर 1987 में एक टूरिस्ट ने पेरिस में एक फोटो खींची और वहां भी वो मौजूद थी, बिल्कुल नहीं बदली, मानो उसके लिए वक्त का कोई मतलब ही नहीं हो। लेकिन एलिनोर अकेली नहीं थी, 2 और औरतें भी इसी तरह इतिहास में बार बार दिखती रहीं। अमारा लोपेज पहली बार 1904 में स्पेन में देखी गई और फिर 1956 में मैक्सिको में, बिना एक दिन भी बूढ़ी हुए। युकी नाकामुरा 1977 में जापान में पहली बार उसकी तस्वीर ली गई और फिर 1991 में दक्षिण कोरिया में एक विरोध प्रदर्शन में मौजूद थी। रिसर्चर्स ने इनकी पहचान और इतिहास खंगालने की बहुत कोशिश की, लेकिन हर बार उनका सफर एक बंद गली में खत्म हो जाता। न जन्म का कोई रिकॉर्ड, न ही मौत का कोई सबूत। लेकिन सबसे डरावनी बात तो बाद में सामने आई। एक लीक हुए गोपनीय दस्तावेज में इन औरतों का जिक्र किया गया था। ये ब्रिटिश इंटेलिजेंस के एक पूर्व एजेंट ने लीक किया था। फाइल में इन औरतों को गार्डियंस ऑन ऑफ द व्हील कहा गया और दावा किया गया कि उनका सिर्फ एक मकसद है, ये सुनिश्चित करना कि इंसान कभी उस सच तक न पहुंचे जो जिंदगी और मौत के बारे में हमारी पूरी समझ को बदल कर रख दे।
That's the moral of the story, babe.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know how much I make a year? I mean, even if I told you, you wouldn't believe it. Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business big enough that it could be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist without me. No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot. You think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
What happened?
That's hella creepy. This mannequin over here, we came in here one night, it literally moved. Something about that big has been seen in this room. It can get real weird in here. John Moore actually was in here for murdering his aunt and uncle. And I noticed there was a pink mark on my face, about that big around. It felt like a burn. She poisoned her stepdaughter. Her first husband mysteriously died also. She was held in here. Her name was Ray Krause. There's times that I don't feel like being in here.
The door closed behind us, dude. Scratch marks, troll stock.
Twice? 2 different devices. Eli.
Oh my demon.
It was a demonic name that had all these other demonic entities working for it, I guess.
Look at that energy. Who is it on the ground?
Look at the corn right here.
And this face with no pupils.
That's insane.
Oh no.
People have said they will not return because of that hole.
Yep, because they feel like it's portal.
juxtaposed in my full-length mirror. I cross my legs just like a queen, but my libido is strong when that lady is near. Yeah. What the signs? Say me straight. Is it the
ఆగస్టు 9 తెల్లవారుజామున అర్జాకర్ ఆసుపత్రిలో జరిగిన వైద్యురాలి అత్యాచార ఘటన యావత్ దేశాన్ని ఉలిక్కి పడేలా చేసింది. అత్యంత పాశవికంగా ఆమెపై అత్యాచారం చేసి హత్యకు తెగబడ్డారు. అయితే ఈ కేసులో ఇప్పటి వరకు కేసులో ఎలాంటి పురోగతి కనిపించడం లేదన్న వాస్తవాలు మనకి వినిపిస్తున్నాయి. ప్రస్తుతం ఈ కేసును సిబిఐ దర్యాప్తు చేస్తుంది. కోల్కతా పోలీసులు దీనిపై హైకోర్టు తీవ్ర ఆగ్రహం చేస్తుంది. దేశవ్యాప్తంగా ఆందోళన కొనసాగుతుంది.
Sente o bagulho que se assim. Sente o bagulho, 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 sente o bagulho.